This episode of Safemoon Knight will cover Safemoon price and daily volume. Riddle me this. Safemoon latest updates. A new, powerful swap partner. If you've been able to hack into my Knight computer and survey my feed, congratulations. You deserve to be subscribed, able to like, and able to comment on this data source. Please share this video to boost the server algorithm to get this information on Safemoon to others. For more Knight content, make sure to access and follow my Twitter feed. I am Safemoon Knight. Alfred, provide a live feed to Safemoon's price and daily volume.
Yes, Master Bruce.
Thanks, Alfred. Seems as though Safemoon's price is 0.004099, with a daily volume of 1.338 million. Look at that daily volume, up almost 150%. Nice. I bet the Safemoon swap partners had something to do with that. 3 new listings in a recent week. One most powerful one especially. Let's move on to the next segment. Riddle me this. For those of you who watched my last dataset video, this riddle may look familiar. I trust that you had the chance to prove your detective skills and commented with the answer. The riddle reads, to switch or trade, and it still grows. How many partners it will have, nobody knows. The answer to this riddle is the Safemoon swap. For those of you who commented the answer in the comment section below, well done. I see the comments, and we'll give a shout out to those who solved the riddle. Shout out to Ariella Brody, Connor's World, Nathan Johnson, who all were able to solve the riddle. Well done. I give a tip to the cowl to you. Now, on to the next segment. Safemoon latest updates in a flash. If you tuned into one of my previous dataset videos, you know the drill. This will be fast and furious. Even Barry would have a difficult time keeping up with it. Stay frosty. Here we go. First, a job posting update from Safemoon. The change in release manager has been removed from the job listings for Safemoon. The remaining job posts are Technical Project Manager, Site Reliability Engineer, Associate to Mid-Level, Solidity Dev, and Marketing Manager. There are deadlines for all these positions of August 31st. If you think you can fit the bill, don't be shy and apply. Next, Safemoon makes it on the top 5 for project with the highest bullish sentiment on the BNB Smart Change sourced by HC Capital. Of course, Safemoon made it on top ranking. It's Safemoon with the Safemoon Army. Next, let's visit the Safemoon Glubus website again. Here, you can see that the buying pressure has increased to 67%, and the swap and evolve function has been triggered 24 times, with a 67% readiness for the next trigger. Thus far, approximately 1,588 BNB have been spent from this function. Next, Safemoon gets more top ranks from BSC Daily and Lunar Crush. Safemoon made top 10 on the BNB chain for overall projects and got 5th for the most mentioned projects on the BNB chain. Let's go. Next, like Poison Ivy's endlessly growing vines, the Safemoon swap continues to grow as well. New to the Safemoon swap, we welcome Pig Inu and Blockbusters. Welcome to the Safemoon Army, the Safemoon family, Pig Inu, and Blockbusters. Blockbusters is actually the first project to be announced to being on the Safemoon swap before it's actually listed. This shows how motivated the Safemoon dev team are on the Blockbusters project. Interesting. Next, a special shout out to those who hold Twitter Spaces. It's informative, educational, and a good place to speculate on the future. Although, speculation doesn't occur every time, still enjoyable nonetheless. Jeremiah, Kura, Zeus, DeFi Rich, Safemoon Sanctuary, Chris Harris, and Salman, and all those others who hold Twitter Spaces. A tip of the cowl to you. Oh, and Salman, how are you feeling today? If you know, you know. And that ends the segment called Safemoon latest updates in a flash. Now, let's learn a little bit more about Safemoon's newest swap partner, Blockbusters. I've kept a close eye on the project since my night scanners picked it up. What is Blockbusters? Looks like they just announced a partnership with Mobiquity Technologies. That's a pretty big deal indeed. Let's take a look at the CEO, who's Don Bailey. Don Bailey has been a member of the Safemoon Army for quite some time, and is known in the community as Mr. Speculation. Seems like every time Hayden, the sales director for Safemoon, sees Don Bailey in a Twitter space, Hayden gets an aneurysm. Because Don is declared to being so smart that Don is usually spot on with his speculation, and Hayden can't answer his questions due to NDAs. You also have Troy Smothers as the COO of Blockbusters. He's also a longtime member of the Safemoon Army and is full of positivity. A Marine and located in Utah, Troy is quite a positive and energetic individual who's perfect for the COO position. Blockbusters has other formidable individuals on the team and are currently looking to fill the development director position. Again, if you think you're good for the job, apply. Now, let's take a look here. Blockbusters is in the blockchain development technology sector who will help other companies convert from Web 2 to Web 3. Hey, get out of here, cookies. Nobody likes you. Let's keep looking. So it seems like they're a B2B company and are a liquidity injection protocol and will incentivize companies convert to Web 3 by creating profitable pathways for modern businesses to tokenize. A smart and innovative mission for sure. As many know, the internet at its genesis was considered Web 1. This was simple applications like emails, downloads, uploads, and simple internet connectivity. Web 2 is a more advanced internet, which involves algorithms and more complex connectivity like smart homes and such. We're currently in Web 2 and are in the process of converting to a Web 3 world. Many companies may have difficulty transitioning to Web 3 platforms, but sounds like Blockbusters is the place to go for an easier transition. Again, a smart initiative indeed. Now, what is the objective and mission for this Safemoon swap partner? Blockbusters is a DeFi software development company with the goal of transitioning traditional Web 2.0 companies into Web 3.0 cryptographic capable companies. We're tokenizing industries one by one in order to amplify their ability to function in a new technological paradigm. Our mission is to revolutionize industries and unite around innovative DeFi technologies. And their mission. We're on a mission to create a better decentralized ecosystem for its participants. We intend to improve accessibility by creating mechanisms that interweave decentralized finance into the fabric of economic activity. We have created a rewards infrastructure that is directly linked to the performance of key projects within the decentralized finance space. A rewards infrastructure. They must be talking about reflections tokenomics, which means there must be a tax to purchase this token. Here it is. Looks like there is a 16% tax for buys and sells of this token. The contract has a complex reflections and reward structure. This is getting interesting. Looks like there are two different breakdowns as how the 16% fee will be distributed. Buys and sells will be treated a little bit different. Let's take a look. Here it is, the buying tax. There is a 16% fee for buys, and it's broken down with 2% going to the rewards pool, 2% going to the LP pool. Sounds like this will be similar in the concept with Safemoon Swap and Evolve to help get a healthy price chart. 3% of the 16% fee will go to building infrastructure, and a whopping 9% will be given back to the holders as reflection. 9%, that's a very large number. This tells me they have their holders' best interest in mind. Now, let's take a look at the sales tax. The sell breakdown is similar with a few changes. 2% of the 16 goes to the rewards pool. 2% goes to the liquidity pool, and here are the changes. 6% of the sales tax goes to expansion and staking. Well, half of that goes towards R&D, marketing, and other areas that help expand the project. The other half goes towards staking. So they will be offering staking after all for the BBTF token. Good call with the staking. The last 6% of that 16 sell tax will be distributed back to holders as reflections. This is definitely one of the most complex reflectionary systems I have seen to date. Alfred, have you ever seen a token with such a complex reflectionary distribution system?
I have not, Knight. This is most certainly a complex structure indeed. To make it more interesting, Blockbuster doesn't give the reflections with Blockbuster tokens.
What? How can that be?
Here, Knight, take a look at the breakdown. Because the starting supply of Blockbuster will be minimal to start with, they will give other tokens as the reflectionary reward.
What's their starting supply, Alfred?
They are having a supply of only 10 billion tokens, and they recently had a pre-sale that ended when they met their goal. They actually met their goal early.
Ah, impressive. So, they must have broken records when doing this. I also see that they will be giving their reflection rewards to the holders with 8 different tokens. They have Safemoon, Reflex Finance, Affinity, Evergrow, Meta BUSD, Reflecto, Bitbird, and EverReflect. Alfred, do you notice what all these tokens have in common?
Yes, they all have their own reflections.
Ah, exactly. So by holding Blockbusters, you will receive these 8 tokens from Reflections. Once gaining these reflections, you will then gain reflections by their independent volume. So Blockbusters is a token that give you 8 other tokens, and these 8 other tokens give you their own reflections. They give you BUSD, Cardano, Reflecto, and not to mention, Safemoon gives out their own Safemoon reflections. That's an incredible reflectionary system.
If I may, sir.
Of course, go ahead.
Knowing this intel, I consider Blockbuster token 1. Then, the 8 tokens are token 2, and the reflections gained from the 8 tokens are token 3. So, there's 3 levels of tokens to consider. If I had this token, I would sell all of my 3rd level tokens which I received from the 8 tokens, then buy more Blockbuster tokens, so I can increase my secondary tokens, which will then give me more 3rd level tokens, until I'm happy with the amount of reflections.
Ah, not a bad strategy, Alfred. But everyone's financial situation is different and unique to them. People must do what's best for them. This is not financial advice.
Agreed, Knight. I'm glad they're part of the Safemoon army.
As am I, Alfred. As am I. Let's take a look at this flowchart here. To get a more detailed breakdown of the taxes and reflectionary system, go ahead and pause the video and study this chart. It's quite complicated, especially if you're newer to V2 of cryptocurrency. Now that the pre-sale is over, you can acquire the Blockbuster token on PancakeSwap, or you can wait until it launches on the Safemoon swap, and I also heard that Affinity put it on their own swap as well. Make sure to have some BSC for the transactions. Personally, I would wait until Safemoon swap, but that's just me. Its targeted date of launch is August 5th, as it's not available just yet. Go ahead, Alfred.
This intel was recently changed. Don Bailey is making the purchasing of the Blockbusters token available only on the Safemoon swap.
Ah, Don Bailey. Clever, once again. So it's only available on the Safemoon swap. Good audible. I like it. And they'll also be punching into the NFT and metaverse industry as well. Very nice. And let's take a look at this clever tool on the Blockbusters website. Sometimes it's difficult to see reflections in a wallet because you don't have the coin or the token imported into your wallet for viewing. But here, they have an easy way to track your reflections on your wallet. You can simply take the contract address and input it into your wallet. Your reflections will then show in your wallet. Another clever tool by Don Bailey and the Blockbusters team. Well done. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment down below. We busted through the 1,400 subscriber mark and are approaching the 1,500 mark. Thank you, Safemoon Army. If you like viewing this content, make sure to subscribe and punch that notification bell so you're aware of when I release my next dataset video. Please share this video to help get the news on Safemoon to others. And make sure to follow me on Twitter for the latest news on Safemoon as it's happening. We're growing more and more every day and broke through the 1,400 subscriber mark. For all those who follow, retweet, comment, like, and spread the word of Safemoon, and spread the word of my message, Alfred and I sincerely thank you. Look, I realize this video went deep into the Blockbusters project, but a rising tide raises all ships. Since Blockbuster is part of the Safemoon swap, it's important to know our allies. Safemoon's ecosystem is growing and getting larger. They're definitely becoming a powerhouse of a swap with its security and wide spectrum of different projects hitting on different industries. Safemoon has sparked a new age for cryptocurrency. I call this new age, this cryptocurrency V2, I call it Reflectocurrency. So let me explain. Cryptocurrency V1 are tokens and coins that focus on price watching, like Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, etc. Many in cryptocurrency are stuck in this V1 mindset. Price watchers, for example, are stuck in this mindset. Safemoon sparked cryptocurrency V2, Reflectocurrency, which does not focus on price, but instead focuses on volume and reflectionary rewards, which, if successful, will continuously give you sustainable passive income. People will start watching volume instead of price. Now, Blockbusters brought cryptocurrency V2, Reflectocurrency, to a whole new level by giving reflections in 8 different tokens. And these 8 different tokens give their own reflections in BUSD, etc. Blockbusters has one of the most complicated tax or reflectionary systems I've ever seen in the crypto space. Now imagine this. I was speaking with Alfred about this yesterday. Imagine if there was a new project or an existing project that started to give their own reflections in Blockbuster tokens. It would be endless reflections. This type of reflectionary system is on a whole new level, which is why I coined this cryptocurrency V2 system, Reflectocurrency. And lately, I learned that Bitburn, which is one of the tokens that we'll get from the Blockbusters reflections, Bitburn will be giving their own reflections in Blockbuster tokens, an endless loop of reflections. I'm starting to understand that Safemoon is becoming the central hub or mothership for all these other projects, which is exactly what Safemoon had planned since Karoni took over as CEO. To become the middleware or the fuel for the unbanked. It's only a matter of time before Safemoon becomes the gold standard, all of cryptocurrency V1, and it's safe to say that they are already the gold standard for cryptocurrency V2. I don't know about you, but I'm bullish more than ever, and we're just getting started. Stay vigilant, stay patient, stay Safemoon, and I'll stay Safemoon Knight.